Hey again, viewers, and welcome back to another Diecast review. As voted for by you guys, we'll be taking a look at this 1946 Dodge Power Wagon fire truck by Greenlight. And I picked this up at the farm toy show I attended back in April. I quite like the look of this. I was rather curious about it, and I'm really interested in seeing what this little truck has to offer. But real quick, I also want to mention, in case anyone's wondering, I'm off of the workbench right now because it's currently covered with clutter, so I decided to do this review on one of my display tables. A nice change of scenery, I guess. But with all that said, let's go ahead and get into this review. As always, I'll show the box real quick here. You can see this is a Greenlight Smokey Bear Series 3 replica. I'm not that familiar with this particular series, I guess. You can see how the truck is presented in the packaging. I'm not seeing... Oh, there we are. Yeah, limited edition, diecast metal chassis, contents, one diecast vehicle. But going around to the back of the box shows other vehicles which are available in Series 3. I noticed we have the 1961 Harvester Scout. I quite like those, so possibly might try to pick one of those up in future. You can see what's on the box here. I don't think I need to point everything out to you. Pause the video if you want to read anything. With all that said, let's go ahead and get this out and take a look at it. Well, I'll say right now that I've already had a quick look over this truck, and the quality of this really isn't that bad. The only issue I can find with it is that I noticed these ladders on the back are slightly crooked. You can see that they sort of lean to the one side. And I also noticed there's a little bit of excess glue on some of these parts. But other than that, quality on this truck really isn't too bad, and I'm still liking the look of this. You can see that we've got a lot of nice detail with this. Probably start at the front of the truck here. You can see we've got a nicely detailed grille on the front. We've got headlights, winch. Really liking the look of that bumper. Kind of looks like a very menacing truck, I guess, for lack of a better term. But we've also got these side view mirrors, which are nicely done, and I'll be honest with you, I get the feeling that these are probably a very fragile part, so some care might be required when handling this truck. Going on to the side here, we've got some really nice Smokey Bear graphics. We've also got the Power Wagon on the hood. Forgot to mention there, we also had the Dodge on the front of the truck. But we've also got what looks to be a separately fitted axe on the side there. Of course, you got the ladders here in the bed, and also these, I can't remember the correct term for these, but the poles basically. You also got a hose reel in the back. I'm kind of wondering, I'm thinking this is actually a water tank inside the bed here. But going around to the other side, wait, did we have... we do have Dodge cast into the tailgate of the truck here. Then there's also... I'm kind of thinking that's an Indian can on this side of the truck. Really nice touch. Again, like the look of it. There is some detail in the interior, but it's a little hard to see. But, you know, overall... the truck looks great. We've also got rubber tires, and I do like the rims on these as well. Nicely detailed with the bolt pattern and such. It's a really nice looking truck. Like I said before, I can't really find any issues other than these back racks here being crooked, and then a little bit of excess super glue in places, but overall not too bad. Another nice thing is you can see we've got the windshield wipers on the windshield here. Those aren't a separate piece, they're just molded with the windshield, but they have been painted very well. Yeah, I'm really liking the look of this truck. Really nice detail here, not bad quality either. I wanted to do some kind of side-by-side comparison of this 46 Power Wagon up next to another piece of fire apparatus in my collection, And because I'm guessing this is meant to be a brush truck, I got out the custom brush truck that I built, which is a replica of a truck that the local fire department has. Now, this truck is, I believe, a 2008 F-250 Ford, and I put quite a bit of work into this truck when it comes to the detail. It's been custom painted, a lot of custom parts, including the front push bar here. It does include winch and what have you. Also, the bug shield was custom built. And then going into the back of the truck here, funny enough, these toolboxes are actually made by Greenlight, but I custom built all these Indian cans here along with the chainsaw. And then I've also got the hose reel and the tank in the back of this truck as well. But, you know, I'm thinking that my brush truck, it might be a little oversized for 1/64 scale. This is made by Ertl, at least the casting that I got for this truck. But you look at this up against the little Power Wagon here, it just seems to tower over it. Well, I believe final thoughts are in order before I wrap up this review. And you know, sometimes I get Greenlight replicas which are good, other times I get replicas which are bad. And when it comes to this truck, in this case, it's a good replica. It looks good, the finish on it is great, and I'm just really pleased to have this in my collection. And especially because it's another piece of fire apparatus that I have. And as to whether or not I recommend getting this, I could honestly say yes. If you like 1/64 scale fire apparatus, if you're into collecting that sort of thing, it's well worth getting this truck. I paid $10 for it at the farm toy show I attended back in April, and I believe that's about what these tend to go for. If you look around online, you could probably find them cheaper. But for the price and for what you get, I don't think it's a bad deal. And again, I'm really happy to be adding this to my collection. But anyways, that is going to be it for this Diecast review. I want to thank everyone who voted for this. Feel free to let me know your thoughts on this truck in the comments down below. Also, feel free to check out my other pages and Diecast reviews. There will be links in the description. And I will hopefully see you guys here shortly with another Diecast review. I do have a runner-up here of the second most popular vote that people wanted to see. So I'll be tackling that at some point. But until then, you guys take care. I'll catch you soon.